that's why no one really respects sumo, because of stuff like that. Hey y'all, Zach here. In today's video, we're gonna be dissecting this clip from Instagram that was kind of, getting traction about 2 weeks ago. Funny enough, my boss actually sent this to me and he was like, bro, there's no way they counted this shit. And, to my surprise, I clicked on the video, saw what happened, and I was shocked as well. All right, so if you haven't seen this Instagram clip of this dude, he probably has a name. I didn't really check it. He's probably well known, so I'm sorry for me disrespecting you, but it's a dude who was at a powerlifting federation and his lifts counted, right? His sumo deadlifts counted. They gave him 3 white lights, and a lot of people were pretty pissed about it. I mean, I could see why. So if you haven't seen the clip in its full entirety, here it is. Right, so just going based off of that clip, I can see why a lot of people are mad, and why a lot of people, myself included, were on the bandwagon on sumo doesn't really count, right? Like, this dude was banana split stance, everything, right? He was about to just pretty much split his balls in two, and the ROM on the sumo was laughable at best. It was just like, there's no way. It probably moved about 3 inches, and that's me giving him some credit. So I can see why a lot of people still shit on people who sumo, right? Just because of lifts like that. And the fact that the coaches and the judges, the judges at the federations gave him 3 white lights. This is the biggest problem too, because it kind of, promotes this kind of thinking, right? And funny enough, I saw the comment, right? Jamal Browner commented this. And if you don't know Jamal Browner, it's this guy. Right, he is one of the strongest sumo deadlifters. And fun fact, he goes to my gym, and I'm pretty sure he deadlifted 850 or 900 just randomly one night. Dude's a beast, right? He's one of the biggest reasons why my stance and my opinions on sumo have changed recently, because he's a strong motherfucker, right? I mean, dude's built different. And not only did my opinion change on it, it was just me seeing him, how much he could, conventional deadlift as well. Because for me to respect your sumo, I want your conventional to at least be somewhere near identical. And this dude's conventional could probably outweigh or compete with his sumo. So, that's probably one of the reasons why I'm not even that harsh on sumo anymore, and I actually come to respect it. But funny enough, he's one of the biggest sumo deadlifters ever. That's what he's known for, is how insanely impressive his sumo is. And his comment, right, I'll show it again right here, was that shit was not it at all, right? When you have someone who advocates for sumo, right? He, in his videos, he's known for I think sumo is actually more harder than conventional, right? That's a debate for a whole other topic, right? But when you have someone like that who really advocates for sumo deadlifting, and he's saying that shit's not it at all, that's how you know you're doing something wrong. Bro, we all saw it. We all saw the clip. You only moved it about 3 inches. And again, that's just me being generous. And that's probably one of the biggest drawbacks and biggest criticisms when it comes to sumo deadlifting, right? Yes, it's a big leverage point, a leverage advantage, because it helps with the ROM, right? That's why a lot of people do it. You are able to put more weight on while not loading your spinal erectors, your low back, like you can in conventional, and you're able to move more weight with less ROM. But this dude's just barely picking it up, and it's crazy. It's that's why I'm saying it gives the weightlifting, powerlifting just sport a bad rep. And like I said earlier, the fact that they gave him 3 white lights, this is only going to promote worse behavior down the line. Now we're just going to be arguing with the fact okay, you're going to let this dude win, now you're probably going to let something else even worse slide, right? So in the future, someone might not even move the bar and he gets 3 white lights. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why, like, it's just the principle is very important here. And dude, not only did he barely move it, but his chest wasn't fully locked out, right? I mean, we're gonna go back to the clip, like slow it down and just look at him not even locking the bar out, right? Having his chest like come fully out. You can see it right here, right? That's, dude, I think the federation, the judges, they just need to be fucking fired at this point. There's just no fucking way that passes. And another thing too is, I know he's a strong dude. He's probably a really strong guy. I'm not you know, well versed into this type of powerlifting. I don't know what he does or what his numbers are, but I'm assuming he's really strong if he competes at this kind of level, right? But it's like, dude, that sumo doesn't count. I mean, I think we can all agree about that. But you guys let me know. Are you guys an avid sumo hater? Do you prefer sumo or conventional? Just stuff like that. Just leave them down. Like, well, what do you think about this video down in the comment section below? And make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And I really appreciate you guys. Thank you.